4 members of NSCN Eastern Flank killed, 2 others injured in firing by NSCN IM cadres at Hongpei in Kamjong district. Irate mob torches NSCN IM Wong region office Ukhrul, condemning the incident. Tension grips Ukhrul district following firing incident at Hongpei village as public outrage escalated into violence with irate mob torching office of NSCN IM Wong region. Census postponement demand in Manipur gains a fresh wave as Tangkhul community affirms its collective stand for implementation of NRC before census. Trans community in Manipur stages flash mob protests against transgender persons. Protection of Rights Amendment Bill 2026 introduced in Lok Sabha. IMD issues yellow warning for Manipur, forecasting gusty winds with speeds of 30 to 40 kilometers per hour, accompanied by thunder in many parts of the state. And Manipur's Upendro Thongam advances to final of 10th World Junior Wushu Championship 2026 held at Tianjin Olympic Center Gymnasium in China. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Sunday Primetime English Bulletin. I'm BABINA HAJARIMAYUM bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. 4 members of NSCN Eastern Flank were killed and 2 others injured in firing by NSCN IM cadres at Hongpei village under Kasomkulen block in Kamjong district last night around 9:30 p.m. According to reliable sources, a group of 6 NSCN Eastern Flank members was travelling along the Imphal-Kasomkulen route in a vehicle when suspected NSCN IM cadres who were reportedly lying in wait at Hongpei village opened fire on them. 4 members died on the spot in the attack. The deceased have been identified as Captain Sochipem of Marau village, Surgeon Jairei of Halang village, Corporal Banlay of Eastern Nagaland and Corporal Thansomi of Mapau village. Upon receiving information, a team from Kasomkulen police rushed to the spot and conducted an inquiry. The bodies were later transported to TNL office at Wino Bazaar in Ukhrul district. In wake of last night's incident at Hongpei village in Kamjong district, where cadres of NSCN IM killed 4 cadres of NSCN IM Eastern Flank and injuring 2 others, irate mob burned down the office of NSCN IM Wong region in Ukhrul today. The incident erupted after a large number of people brought the bodies of the 4 cadres at TNL office located at Winau Market, where the public paid respect to the deceased. The public also shouted several slogans vehemently condemning the incident of fighting within members of the community in a time when the state hangs in an alarming situation. According to Impact News source, before the incident unfolded, irate public arrived at the office of NSCN IM Wong region to demand statement from its leaders regarding last night's incident. However, the office was locked and none of its members were present, which angered the mob even more, following which the irate mob destroyed office property and set the office on fire. Sources also informed that Ukhrul police tried to control the large mob but failed. Shortly after, additional security were deployed at the area. However, families of the victims are still denying to claim the body until justice is served. On the other hand, NSCN IM has issued an official statement informing to prompt the incident and take befitting actions against those involved. The demand to defer census exercise in the state is gaining fresh weight as Tangkhul community has affirmed its collective stand for implementation of NRC before census. Moreover, members of Tangkhul community has issued strong warning to the government to postpone census exercise. chairman of Wungya, joint body of 4 Tangkhul villages in Yengang-Pokpi area, John Hungyo made the announcement at the joint meeting held today at Yengang-Pokpi market, attended by representatives of both Meitei and Tangkhul community. The joint meeting was organized by Yengang-Pokpi Lamzing Nupi under the leadership of Campaign for Just and Fair Delimitation. JFD convener Jitendra Ningomba, Yengang-Pokpi Village Committee Chairman E. Shyam Kisor and Yengang-Pokpi Village Committee Advisor K. Dhananjoy were among the chief attendees. Speaking to media persons, Wungya Chairman John Hungyo affirmed that Tangkhul community extends full support in the demand of JFD to defer census exercise. John reasserted that the influx of illegal immigrants is the main cause of the prevailing crisis in the state, raising serious concerns that if illegal outsiders are not identified before the census, it will entail serious consequences in the future. He noted that the demand of the indigenous people is justified, adding that the people do not oppose census exercise. Proper conduct of the census exercise is necessary to ensuring that the interest of the indigenous people is not harmed. He also demanded the government to take concerted steps to protect the interest of the indigenous people.
Indigenous people sing a say, Mukibaya, Mankibaya, having the Makta, Adugi Aki, Ugamana, Masi, Sarpada, Akui, Census Asi, Taugan, the NRC, Taugamani, Habasi, Akogi, Ladiba, Tangkhul, Nagagi, Saitigisu, Akoi, Jabdi, Tamsil, Konganisida, Akoi, Paras of Gani, Amadi, Sogali, Masida, Yari, Habsi, Mediai to the Masid Honuchan.
On the other hand, JFD convener Jitendra Ningomba urged state government to use its power and authority to detect and drive out illegal immigrants from the state. Jitendra noted that the undertaking of Centre to conduct census exercise is ill-timed, given the prevailing situation of the state, adding that Meitei of Manipur are unable to travel along the national highways of the state in wake of the state's violence. Moreover, he maintained that the indigenous Tangkhul community are also facing similar issues in movement in their own land due to Kuki aggression, maintaining that conduction census exercise at such a time of crisis will only benefit the illegal immigrants and legitimize their presence in the land, and government should be aware of the dire consequences it will bring. He also warned of intense hesitations and movement of the people if the government tries to forcefully go ahead the census exercise, undermining the just demand of the people.
Mitop Kandokribo, Makaidi, census over Sungaya say, once again, Amuan Suhari, Masigi, Marksida, Karigumba, a government, Tawi, Tokibataragadi, government, Amadi, a Koiprasi, Mata, Akan Mukna Bahado, Azum Soga, Tokdunere, Masi, Equina, Hajari Basi, Censuski Mayaka, Nate, census of Viguno Habanate, census of you Avani, census of Mutamda, Equi Mitopana, Kando Hogdobadi, census of Mutamdas, Lola, Hogi Mitomayantas in the Yawidana. Nasing a simok, I could think about Wabasa, Masiki, so Sama and a walk the one Maramudana, Mani Mia, Motsilaga, since it's to be Manga, Mitop Sundu, Kandok the Bani.
Former MLA of Sagolban Assembly constituency, Dr. K.H. Loken, urged BJP-led state government to function with sincerity and commitment, criticizing namesake governance. He was speaking during a youth interaction program held at his residence in Segar Road, Takilambam Laikai today. The event was organized by Sagolban Youth Congress Committee. Speaking further, Dr. Loken alleged that the government led by Chief Minister Y. Kemchan has failed to resettle all internally displaced persons at their native places and has not carried out the much anticipated cabinet expansion. He also appealed to government to take up the issue of illegal immigrants with the centre and ensure that the matter is resolved before conducting the census.
Manipur Sarkar Malay Havaki Mamingdana Win La Lakpaduna Toropa, Sarkar Sida Ministry expansion to Wanga Maktaba. Mayam Singsi, Amukahan and Ningbakaya. I will try my level best ai kan honari haibadu nate ai si tawgani sibo manungda si tawgani haiba prajada kamiwen ama gamen asidagi pame adubu aikoi sakara se aigi marup haiba tai khemchan si kuidiri mangon da koi thajaba myam thami kaiguma karadi mangon de expect to torokini haidena koi khang baneba adu kai how long koi kayam kuina khanga doino ai koi gi maru issue sing ama mangda tari ba si kalaga satki badona tawa masi mayam sing si masi matam chana thengna hoda ba taragadi masi mangje go dui si kanan hoi kanda ai koi set sineba.
The transgender community in Manipur staged a flash mob protest today against the Transgender Persons Protection of Rights Amendment Bill 2026, which was introduced in Lok Sabha on March 13. The protest was jointly organized by All Manipur Nupi Manbi Association, Empowering Trans Ability (ETA) and All Trans Men Association (ATMA). A large number of transgender individuals participated in the demonstration held at Mau Market in Chingmairong, Imphal. During the agitation, protesters displayed placards reading, "We are not criminals. Save Manipuri indigenous Nupi Manbi and Nupa Manbi. We reject Trans Bill 2026 and I am a trans man, not a kinnar." The participants also performed a protest dance at the market and later took out a rally along the Imphal-Dimapur National Highway up to the front of Imphal Art College. Speaking on the sidelines, AMANA Secretary Santa Kurai strongly criticized BJP-led central government for introducing the amendment bill. Santa stated that the proposed bill recognizes only socio-cultural identities such as Kinnar, Hizra, Aravani and Jokta as transgender, excluding trans men and trans women from the category. Highlighting the long-standing presence of trans men and trans women in Manipuri society, the activists termed the bill a violation of fundamental rights guaranteed under the Indian Constitution. Santa asserted that the community would strongly oppose the legislation and demanded its withdrawal. The activists further informed that the matter has been raised with Inner Manipur MP Dr. Angomcha Bimola Koizam and that the community plans to approach Congress leaders Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi. It was also stated that the issue would be taken to Supreme Court if the bill is passed. Members of AMANA, ETA and ATMA also staged a protest at Kesampat Limizam Lekai.
अखोई दी इमुंग मनुंग लई बनी सोसाइटी ग लई बनी अखोई गिसु अखोई गी तोंगान बा पुवारी ग सगोन ना बा आइडेंटिटी अमने बा लाइक फायदा लईरी नुपा माई बि लईरी सी पुनमंग से मखोई ना कंप्लीटली रिकॉग्नाइज तौगे बा बसे हिंदू बा आइडियोलॉजी गी यामने साबो प्रोजेक्ट अमगी सरुक अमने बा अदुन ngasi di nupi man bi nupa man ba khakta da target taur I hayeng di Manipur da lei ba indigenous identity community punam wipe out tor pa gi khudong cha ba lei ba aduna masigi bill ase masa matong khakta nupi man bi nupa man ba khakta yeng ba ya de ba yamna cha ba political aspect amaga loina na lakpa yam engineers oiba marata na lehogada ba divide and rule policy gi achoba khong thang amani aduna akhoi na ngasi akhoi khakta gi natana leirbi yel ho missing na yade haibado akhoi na represent tawrga akhoi na hana haktheng na thengna banina adugi da makta
Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla today released a new Manipuri feature film, Tamphamani, Story of a Real Man, based on the life of a soldier. Speaking at the release event, the governor said the film reflects rich culture and traditions of Manipur while paying tribute to the service and sacrifices of soldiers. The film release event was Anoisang Urmika Natyashala at Manipur State Film Development Society, MSFDS Palace Compound. Speaking at the event, the governor stated that the film would play a significant role in inspiring the younger generation to become brave soldiers and promote patriotism and love for the motherland. He added that such films can guide youths towards a positive and meaningful path.
Dr. Urmika's dedication to preserving and promoting our performing arts, combined with Major Motimala's lifelong commitment to discipline, she mentioned about the keeping the time also, service and nation building makes this film truly inspiring. I am confident that this powerful story will touch hearts, inspire our youth and reinforce the values of duty, resilience and love for the nation.
Director of the film HAJARIMAYUM revealed that the script of the film was written by retired Indian Army Major Motimala Ngangom. HAJARIMAYUM emphasized that the film delves on the life of a soldier, while not that different from that of a normal civilian. The film shows the sense of patriotism and love for motherland a soldier has for his or her country. The director continued that the film also shines light on the culture of equality between men and women, unlike other states of the country where there is a huge disparity and inequality between men and women. HAJARIMAYUM noted that retired Major Motimala Ngangom served for more than 32 years in the National Cadet Corps, representing the state every year in the Republic Day Parade in the national capital for more than 20 years. Thangmaiban MLA Kumukcham Joy Kisan, Manipur University of Culture Vice Chancellor Professor Paunam Gunindro, Indian Army Retired Lieutenant General K.H. Singh, Retired Lieutenant General L.N. Singh, and IGAR South Major General Gaurav Sharma, among others, graced the occasion.
Society amadi kanosida khanari akhoi lanmi haibasina tonganba magi kanoma lifestyle ama leibazala adagi akhoi sing na hingminariba sugumba mahing siga khenaba leibrana dumaina leiba side of story singsi picture asida akhoina utnana bohona jarisina lanmi haibasisu taseng makide akhoi noi asmaina leinariba akhoi gumba mioi Satragi punsi oiringai gi magi life leiriba adagi adudagi hengatlagana sumaina leiba na haibagi paring sida laaga mokhoina kayamuk yamna mogi personal life sidagi hena leiba ki damakta kathopage haibase sugumba adumaina utpa film amakhakne.
Arambai Tengo Unit 18 rescued 2 bear cubs from alleged wildlife smugglers and handed them over to authorities of Manipur Zoological Garden, Iroisemba today. Speaking on the matter, veterinary doctor of Manipur Zoological Garden, Dr. L. Sarat Chandra, stated that wildlife poaching and consumption, particularly of rare species, are prohibited under the Wildlife Protection Act 1972. He warned that those found guilty can face penalties including fines and imprisonment ranging from 3 to 7 years. Dr. Sarat Chandra also highlighted the crucial role of wildlife in maintaining ecological balance and called for greater efforts towards conservation. He lauded Arambai Tengo Unit 18 for successfully rescuing the 2 bear cubs. Meanwhile, social activist Kersan Thodam, who was involved in the rescue operation, said the cubs were saved following a tip-off about wildlife smuggling activities in areas adjoining the hills and valley. He added that members of Unit 18 visited the location and secured the release of the cubs from smugglers.
Sigumba wildlife ki kano singsi moi phabi daba amasung wild da makoi wo hingan ba bese akoi myang gi khwaidai phaba adum thaba amani adubo haujikti masasi mapi ga khainagrabani akhoina masai sa moi di bottle feeding darga product torop man darkar oi adu yam darba khona that manga tarukti koi moisi masiak chaba hidri ba be khona quarantine thamkini training gangu haitare moji yona ba laina ba tongna ba dagi akhoi je pawam phang ba dagi adu akhoi ju alofun natabina posai nuksai moi pha bai je tamangam pote ho ha je kwai tamina moi dagi sengna paisa piraga moi da kada tawraga khoi leijarage kholage pha ba di ara poni pawdi pijabane khoi atopada moi kosa kra hanjalam matungda khoina zu da sinana bidang ta pujarakpane wildlife protection eki matungina si yaraga di khoi wildlife ta samaina business tawiba sang sector samai tawiba siti yarige di tawidana ba khoi.
Security forces recovered 2 exploded 81mm mortar bombs at Matijang and Poljang village on the Churachandpur police station, Churachandpur district on March 27. Security forces arrested an illegal arms dealer identified as 30-year-old MD Sanajauba, 30, of Urup Awang Laikai from Porompat Ayangpali Road under Porompat Police Station, Imphal East District on March 27. 3 local made guns along with 2 local made magazines were seized from him. A combined team of security forces arrested 2 individuals and seized 207 cases of heroin during an interception operation at Ngathal ground in Churachandpur on March 28. The accused have been identified as 23-year-old Paumwan Lian Tungnung of Val Vang village and 26-year-old Lian Minthang Nesil of Najaret village Saikot, both in Churachandpur district. They were apprehended while driving a DI truck and a Scorpio vehicle from which the contraband was recovered. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on Palm Sunday observance by Christian community in Manipur, marking the beginning of Holy Week. So keep watching Impact News.
Free ENT consultation camp at Siza Urban OPD. Lakliba March ki tarik kunga humdoy dagi kunga nipan phawba Siza Urban OPD kay sampata free ENT consultation camp pangthok chagadauri. Adom na nakong naton amadi khanaw ga mari lainaba nungaitaba laibiragadi. Siza Urban OPD kay sampata numidang pung mga dagi pung tariat phawpada lakpiduna khudong chaba si Lobiho. Ako pa marol gidamag Siza Urban OPD kay sampata pau phawiro.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Primetime English Bulletin. Christians across the world observe Palm Sunday today, marking the beginning of Holy Week. In Manipur, Palm Sunday was observed with devotion at Machi Baptist Church Christian Center under the theme Cultivating the Heart of the Humble King. Devotees gathered to offer prayers, while the occasion also featured religious rituals and cultural programs. Speaking on the occasion, youth chairperson of Machi Baptist Church, K. Techan, emphasized the importance of having faith in the Almighty for a peaceful life. Speaker D. Margin, SST, highlighted the significance of sacrifice and stressed the need to guide the youth on the right path, promoting values of kindness, love, and humanity. None district also witnessed widespread observance of Palm Sunday across various churches with special prayer services held since early morning. Devotees gathered in large numbers to offer prayers. Several prominent figures attended church services and spoke on the triumphal entry of Lord Jesus Christ into Jerusalem, highlighting the significance of the day. Successful Educational Foundation, Kontausam, observed its 4th Foundation Day today. Kontausam MLA Dr. Sapam Ranjan asserted that not only giving good education, but nurturing interest among students from a young age is necessary so that they can have a successful future career. Today's observance was held at Kontausam Kangzaibung Community Hall. Speaking as chief guest, MLA Ranjan commended that the residential school not only teaches knowledge but instills discipline, social and cultural values to its students. He noted that proper guidance should be given to students by identifying their talent and skills. He also called upon the people to make collective effort to offer proper guidance to youth to pave way for an ideal society in the future. Speaking in connection to the observance, Managing Director of Successful Educational Foundation, Sunil Tokchom, commented that teachers of the school are working tirelessly to give students not only theory but practical knowledge as well.
Angangsing talent to unexposed talent miyamdo angangsing dagi khangto haiba tare yamna different from other academic schools atopada leiba academic ways so do yam khena kano to angangsing sai moina haibado right from kon peng dagi phi shu dagi duga stage fright leitana ba moida wangang bada adum confident oidena bida makta dugumbagi school ne yana talented angangsing je I'm sure sigi school je benchmark limit 16 and school definitely am not.
High Court of Manipur conducted comprehensive training program for scanning and digitization of case records to drive digital transformation. The program focused on scanning and digitization of case records. High Court of Manipur Judge and Computer Committee, High Court of Manipur Member Justice Aribam Guneshwar Sharma, High Court of Manipur Registrar General Ojes Mutum, and High Court of Manipur Central Project Coordinator K. Nirosit graced the event. The training was held to ensure that court staffs not digitizes documents with high precision, ensuring that sensitive information is properly indexed, secure, and easily accessible. The training covered practices in document preparation, high-speed scanning, quality control, optical character recognition, and secure upload to DSpace document management system. Young Progressive Club Takyal Kolom Laikai, Amuko, and MSF extended monetary assistance to Muay Thai player Ahibam Roshni, who will be competing in the Muay Thai 2026 Senior World Championship. The Muay Thai Championship will take place from June 16 to 25 at Malaysia. Muay Thai player Roshni from Takyal Kolom Laikai was selected by United Muay Thai Association India to compete in the championship. Academic Session 2025-26 Annual Day Celebration of Shamrock Kids Garden, Ayangpali Road, Porompad was held today. The annual celebration held at Kumanlampak Indoor Stadium was graced by Yumnam Joybala, spouse of Chief Minister Yumnam Kemchan, as chief attendee. Prize distribution to meritorious students of the school was the main highlight of today's event. Speaking at the occasion, Yumnam Joybala expatiated on the crucial role of education in bringing a positive change and development in the society. Moreover, Yumnam Joybala emphasized that education should not be a burden to children and appealed to educationists for finding methods of teaching without giving stress to children. Students of the school also showcased different cultural programs at the event. Wangkai AC MLA Thangzam Arun Kumar, Kairao AC MLA M Rameshwar, school authority, teachers and parents of the students attended the annual celebration.
Education is the most powerful weapon which can change the world.
JR Institute of Medical Sciences, JRIMS, has announced a free NEET UG Mega Mock Test for aspirants preparing for NEET UG 2026 examination in Manipur, which is conducted by National Testing Agency (NTA). Speaking at JRIMS premises on Hatatelipati Road, event coordinator Dhananjoy Moirangthem said the mock test will be organized under the sponsorship of JR Memorial Trust to help students familiarize themselves with the exam format, question patterns and time constraints. He informed that the mega mock test will be held on April 11 from 12 noon. Aspirants can register for the test through www.sscareersolution.com or at SS Career Solution in Pauna Bazaar and JRIMS office at Hatatelipati on or before April 7.
NTA na lowa NEET exam se sise ahanba thengnaba angangsing sidadi yamna moida pakhatpa thukatpa adagi time management haitaba adugma mayam ama experience so we ko sum thengnajaba adu da right candidate mayam ama su sigi experience mayam se hana le hodabni na moida kona procession leiba khotpa adagi adugma mayam ama thengnabadagi akoina sise angangsing da advance oina amtang hana mock test sima ta hosi inda mana plan to sinjabane chiliba koigi mock test asi NTA na lowa koigi NEET UG exam siga almost loin managani an angangsing na sise kaigumba hana thengnagi taragadi next the final moigi NTA gi exam se pibi matamda yam line na yam komna kadagidi time management ga se adum yam khuloina na satpung.
General Officer Commanding Gazraz Corps Lieutenant General Gambhir Singh dedicated the Eastern Theatre Phase 3 of 155 Base Hospital at Tezpur Military Station to all ranks and families of Tezpur and satellite military stations in Arunachal Pradesh and Assam yesterday. A press release issued by PRO Defence and spokesperson Upper Assam Arunachal Pradesh Lieutenant Colonel Atul Sridharan informed that the project was sanctioned by Ministry of Defence in March 2021 at a capital outlay of Rs 112 crore 82 lakh, and the project was executed under Chief Engineer Siliguri Zone and CWE Tezpur, and construction commenced on the hospital in November 2021. The project was conceptualized and developed in close coordination with the Army Medical Services AMS, executed by the Military Engineer Services MES. The facility is equipped with state-of-the-art medical infrastructure and incorporates environmentally sustainable features aligned with modern green building practices. In weather update, India Meteorological Department Meteorological Center Imphal has issued a yellow warning for Manipur, forecasting gusty winds with speeds of 30 to 40 kilometers per hour, accompanied by thunder in many parts of the state today. According to the forecast, 1 or 2 places in Tamenglong, Senapati, Ukhrul, Jiribam and None districts are likely to experience heavy rainfall along with gusty winds of 30 to 40 kilometers per hour tomorrow. A yellow warning has also been issued for 1 or 2 places in the remaining districts, with predictions of strong winds and thunderstorms. The report further stated that rainfall is likely to occur across most districts of Manipur tomorrow. Meanwhile, ICAR Agro Meteorological Unit reported that the state recorded 1 millimeter of rainfall in the past 24 hours. Now the sports news. Manipur's Upendro Thongam has advanced to the final of 10th World Junior Wushu Championship 2026 being held at Tianjin Olympic Center Gymnasium in China. Hailing from Thoubal Wangmataba Mathaklaikai, Upendro is representing India in the 45 kg Sanda category at the championship organized by International Wushu Federation IWUF. He secured his place in the final after defeating Armenia's Grisha Alikhanyan in the semi-final bout. Patsoi AC MLA Sapam Kunjakishore noted that Manipur is known as the powerhouse of sports, and this feat was not achieved on a single day. MLA Kunjakishore made the remark at the closing ceremony of 2-day man and women open real traditional warrior style Thangta competition organized by Naina Sang Sagolbantera Lokrakpam Laikai under Sai SDC Imphal. The Thangta competition held at Sagolbantera Lokrakpam Laikai was carried out under the technical assistance of Thangta Loisang Sanakonung. Speaking at the event, Sapam Kunjakishore called on to the people to work collectively so that Manipur continue to remain a powerhouse of sports and continue its dominance in the field of games and sports in the global arena. He also called upon the people to adopt fit and healthy lifestyle and contribute actively in nurturing the youth by offering good guidance. Winners of different categories were presented award at the event. First position holders of both men and women categories were presented cash award of Rs 20,000 and trophy each. Second position holders received Rs 15,000 and trophy each, and third position holders received Rs 10,000 and trophy each.
Powerhouse is the Dolom Father Panatil. After a long sports class, Yokshan Gassi sports, typical way of workers. Some home was Maramasana, Nazi, Nanda, and the Navis in Deva, Riders.
PTRC Patsoi Part 4 and Shadow Thangmaiban won their respective matches played today in the ongoing 3rd MNCA under 15 Girls One-Day Cricket Trophy. In the 3rd league match played today at Thangmaiban Thau Ground, PTRC Patsoi Part 4 defeated MPA Thaunauzam by 7 wickets. PTRC Patsoi Part 4 all-rounder El Benita was named player of the match. In the fourth league match played today at Sedok Ground, Kongba, Shadow Thangmaiban defeated YPHUC Lalambung by 272 runs. Shadow Thangmaiban's batter Vivian Laishram was named player of the match. Third Komdram Ongbi Hizam Mema Devi Memorial T20 Manipur Veteran Cricket Tournament being organized under the aegis of Manipur Veteran Cricket Tournament kick-started today at Langthabal Public Ground. Manipur Veteran Cricket Association patron member C.H. Chauba, President and Indrajit, Advisor T. Brazabidhu, along with other prominent members of the association, donor K.H. Sivananda, Langthabal Sporting Club President K. Chauba, and Young Welfare Club President N.G. Sekhar graced the tournament opening ceremony. In the opening league match, YUCC Kwagitel secured 24-run win over UCC Uripok. The next two league matches will be played tomorrow. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. 4 members of NSC and Eastern Flank killed, 2 others injured in firing by NSC and IM cadres at Hongpei in Kamsong district. Irate mob tortures NSC and IM Wong region office Ukrul, condemning the incident. Tension grips Ukrul district following firing incident at Hongpei village as public outrage escalated into violence with irate mob torching office of NSC and IM Wong region. Census postponement demand in Manipur gains fresh wave as Tangkhul community affirms its collective stand for implementation of NRC before census. Trans community in Manipur stages flash mob protests against transgender persons. Protection of Rights Amendment Bill 2026 introduced in Lok Sabha. IMD issues yellow warning for Manipur, forecasting gusty winds with speeds of 30 to 40 kilometers per hour, accompanied by thunder in many parts of the state. And Manipur's Upendro Thongam advances to final of 10 World Junior Wushu Championship 2026 held at Tianjin Olympic Center Gymnasium in China. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Come up next prime time Manipur Bulletin. So have a blessed and peaceful Palm Sunday evening and stay safe.
Lana Thoram, Malem Taibang Panda Equigi Irakta Tinbirambi, Laishang Them Romabati Devina, Mahakinung Shijaraba, Imung Manung Shagainate, Maruk Mabang Kwai Pumna Makputadok Lamlaga, How